Hello, everybody! We're Mad Minds. Today, we'll be reacting to 100 Men vs 1 Gorilla debates. TikToks.
Out of 100 fights, 100 humans, 1 gorilla, I think that the gorilla wins 85% of the time.
100 unarmed humans.
85% of the time, yes.
No.
What you mean, no?
Bro.
It's a gorilla.
Yeah, but there's 100 people.
Yeah, but it's
No,
one gorilla.
100 men.
Okay, 100 men. They're not beating the gorilla.
They are.
Okay. Okay, let's go.
Humans versus 1 silverback gorilla. I need to get in on this. Let's start with the gorilla. It's a monster. Absolutely.
It is, yeah,
That's
yeah.
400 pounds of problems wrapped in skin.
Mhm.
According to researchers, they can also lift 10 times their body weight. That's like
10 times their body weight. 10 times their body weight.
Yeah, that's a ton. They can lift a ton.
How?
Yeah, but it's still one gorilla though.
4,000 pounds. That's like your car with you in it. They also have a 1,300 pound bite force, which is strong
Yeah,
enough
that's
to
a
break
lot.
just about any bone in your body. However, they also get taken out by leopards. Not a tiger, not a lion, a leopard. At the same time, one man, a 73-year-old man, took out a leopard with his bare hands. He
Damn!
just jumped on top of it and ripped its
That
tongue
might be
out of
Bear
its mouth.
Grylls.
Humans are crazy. I think the entire world has collectively forgotten what we're capable of. Even if every single human weighed 100 pounds, that's 10,000 pounds of highly intelligent human. Not to mention,
True,
if it's a
yeah.
fight to the death, you think we're gonna be fighting fair? I'm gouging its eyes out. I'm Superman.
Maybe you can gouge his eyes out, but is it gonna let you? There is no way even 100 people can hold down a gorilla so that someone can actually gouge its eyes out.
What do you mean?
Th-
Bro.
that is not happening,
There's like
bro.
4 people behind, 3 people in front, and 2 people at the sides, and you know? Like, he'll get fucked up.
That's not stopping a gorilla.
Bro.
It can lift 10 times its body weight. You think even 100 people cannot stop him in one place? This thing is not gonna stay in one place no matter how many people
It
there are.
doesn't
Maybe
have
like
to stay in one
1,000.
place to get beat up.
What you mean, bro?
It
This
does
thing is
not.
gonna bite your face off.
Yeah, one person, so...
Yeah, and then the rest are gonna shit themselves and fucking run away.
Alright, bro.
Even if you kick it in the nuts, bro, it's just gonna get more aggravated. You're just gonna start slamming every fucking thing and it's gonna
Okay, what if you...
gonna
What if
mess
you...
up.
What if you rip them off? Huh?
What you mean
What
rip
if you
them off?
rip the nuts off?
You cannot just fucking rip off his balls, bro.
What do you mean? You
They're
can.
not they're not made of fucking paper, bro. You cannot just rip off its balls like they're fucking nothing. You're just gonna pull on them and this fucker is gonna go and it's gonna fucking start jumping you. There is no way you can rip off a gorilla's balls off. That is not happening in any universe.
Maybe, who knows? I have never tried it. I don't know about yourself,
Kicking
but...
it straight in the family
Yeah, you
jewels.
should.
And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's going to be a flawless victory. Like,
No,
we're not
it's not.
coming back with 100 people. Some
No,
people are going to
with
reach
zero.
their expiration date on that
Nah,
battlefield.
we'll win
but there
this
is
shit.
no world, no scenario where the gorilla wins that match.
True, yeah.
Realistically, I think 20 humans could take a silverback gorilla.
Not
I'll
20.
even take it a
20
step further.
is a-
I don't
20 humans are gonna get fucked up by a half a gorilla.
True, yeah.
There's
That
no
is true.
way.
think there's a land animal on Earth that could take 100 humans.
Who would win in a fight, a gorilla or 100 men? All right, let's break this down once and for all. Well, a full-grown male gorilla is an absolute monster. It can lift 2,000 pounds, has a bite force of...
Exactly, bro. That thing is just gonna do this to you.
Hey, yo.
These 10 men could take a gorilla in a fight. And let me explain.
No chance.
10?
First, let's go over the situation. All of these men as they are. This is current. This is not in their prime.
10
That's why I'm
me.
not doing Chuck Norris, Brock Lesnar, or anybody that's not currently alive. Second of all, we're going to have an octagon that is 60 feet in diameter. This is twice the diameter as a normal UFC octagon. Third of all, Joe Mazzulla is in charge of prep. He's in charge of our plan of attack. Where will we be spaced in the arena? The gorilla's going to be in the middle. We will be spaced around it, and there are no weapons. Men will wear normal clothes, the clothes on their back. For the plan of attack, there's going to be 4 distinct groups with 4 different jobs. The first group is going to be Eddie Hall, Hathor Jorgensen, and Brian Shaw. And they are the tanks. They're going to be the front
Good
line
tanks,
of the
good tanks.
Because these three men are probably
They are big men, but it's a fucking gorilla. They're not stopping a gorilla.
Yeah,
They're
that is
gonna
true.
die first.
That is
They're
true.
gonna die the first.
Yeah, that's a throw though. Like
and these-
Yeah,
this is
yeah,
where
it's a
the
100
controls,
versus 1, so
each at different points, so the gorilla cannot get away from one of them. And their only job is some form of containment.
The gorilla
I know they can't actually
won't
contain it, but
fucking
it's just
run, bro.
keep the gorilla occupied. Group 2 is going to be John Jones, Tom Aspinall, and Francis Ngannou. This is where they're going to be. This is Francis, this is Tom,
The
and
attackers.
this is John Jones. Tom and Francis, their only objectives are to go for the eyes,
Yep.
blind the gorilla, and hurt it. And John Jones, I don't know if you guys know this, gorillas and humans, they're pretty similar. If he comes up behind here and kicks it in the nuts, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna get a reaction. It might even immobilize.
Gonna get a
the gorilla
reaction.
for a minute or two.
It's not immobilizing a gorilla. it's gonna just slam dunk you in the ground.
The next group is going to be Mitchell Hooper and Miles Garrett. Two really strong, really big, really athletic, fast guys. And once the gorilla can't see and is in a little bit of pain, and it might be a little occupied already with
He's saying
everything
a
else that's
little.
going on, they're going to rush in and try to actually immobilize and somewhat hold down the gorilla. The final group is myself and Joe Mazzulla. And while this is going on, we're going to be coaching. You know, we've worked this out for a day. We're going to be telling everyone what to do. And once Miles goes in there and Mitchell Hooper goes in there to immobilize the gorilla, we're going to come in and finish him off. Stomp on him,
Okay.
whatever we need to do. We're going to stop this gorilla. It's going to be eliminated. It cannot, I understand.
I'm not saying but
They're
but
strong. They're 10 to
It's a
20
good
times
tactic,
stronger
can't
than the
lie.
average human. But these
They are
guys,
not
on
winning
average,
this
they're
shit.
5
It's a
times
good
stronger
tactic,
than
can't
the
lie.
average man. We are going to overpower this gorilla. We are going to dominate it, and yeah, some people
that is not
might
true.
not make it out, but boo-hoo, that's life. We will win.
but boo-hoo.
Yep. Who won first, bro?
They're strong. There's no debate for that.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
shit, they're strong.
They're strong as shit.
They can lift 10 times up to their
Yeah,
own
true,
weight.
but 100 men though.
Bro, 100 men are not beating a gorilla.
They are.
I don't know, I don't buy it. 100 people are not stopping one gorilla. 100 men are not stopping one gorilla.
In my opinion, they
just
will.
aren't. Okay, maybe they have a slight chance if they gouge its eyes out, but that is almost not happening. I'm gonna give you this. 20% of the time, people can win.
I think it's the opposite.
The opposite, you think?
Yeah,
20% of the time the gorilla loses.
yeah. No, gorilla wins
Oh, what the fuck?
20% of the time. Hey, yo, what?
20% of the time the gorilla wins, my bad.
Yeah, yeah. Dumbass.
I don't buy it.
I do. So yeah,